I knew that was happening eventually.
Poncho.
What's up, vlog? Pardon my end of the work week, end of the work day look. It's not pretty, but I wanted to introduce our first foster dog. I have never fostered a dog before. I've dog sat plenty of times, but never fostered. And Poncho is going to be our first foster dog. Huh, Poncho? Yeah. I'm really excited to be taking him home. I hope he gets along so well with Sir and Khaleesi. And yeah, I'm gonna make this video about it. So stay tuned to see this little adventure of Poncho, the dog. I knew that was happening eventually.
Poncho.
Poncho, it's okay. Okay, so it is the end of the weekend. It's Monday morning, and the time has come to take Poncho back. So I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the benefits of fostering a dog, or fostering a pet in general. Benefits go for all pets. So first, the benefits to the dog. There's so many. Like, fostering for a dog that is in the shelter system is their best option besides their forever home. devoted people it has working for it. Shelters at the end of the day are just a stressful place for dogs and for animals. And so there's that aspect alone, that being at a shelter is just very stressful for a dog. They don't usually have the best time there. They would be much happier in a home setting in foster. Because of the stress that they're usually under in the shelter, they don't like show the best. They don't put their best foot forward when it comes to finding their forever home. And so by getting to be in foster, we really get to see more of what this pet or dog is like in a home, which makes it easier to find them an adopter and easier to find them an appropriate adopter. Being in a foster home is also really helpful for sick pets. Pancho here isn't sick, but for many pets who are in the shelter system who are sick, because of the stress and because of any type of facilities, it depends on the shelter, you know, but really across the board, most pets recover from whatever it is they're dealing with best when they're in foster. Fostering shelter dogs can also be a great chance to socialize them. Sometimes shelter dogs can create bad associations with other dogs, and getting to be in a foster home setting, if you have a pet of your own, that can really help them to make strong bonds with other dogs and not have negative associations that they could have made in the shelter. Also, a lot of shelters don't even have a central location. They are primarily foster based. So they don't have, you know, an actual shelter. It's just a network of people who organize pets going into foster. As for benefits for you as the foster parent, I also feel like there's a lot. So first and foremost, it's very rewarding. You're offering your home to an animal in need, and I think just at the end of the day, that's very rewarding, you know. One of the other benefits, in my opinion, is that if you are thinking about getting a dog, I would highly recommend fostering first. Because for lack of a better comparison, it's kind of like adopting a dog. Sorry, my stand is falling, the never-ending saga. It's kind of like adopting a dog trial run, you know? You get to bring a dog home, and there's no commitment that you have to keep them if you realize that having a dog is just not for you right now, or whatever the case may be. And depending on the shelter, depending on their resources, a lot of times the shelter will provide you with everything that you need for the dog. Food, medications, leashes, their vaccines, you know, all of that stuff. I think fostering a dog is also really good for if you want a dog, if you know already that you want a dog and you enjoy dogs' company, but you won't be able to keep the dog for long. You know what I mean? Like maybe you are moving soon, maybe you are gonna have somebody moving in with you, maybe like just something in your life is gonna change soon that you know, like, I would love to have a dog right now, but I wouldn't be able to keep that dog. Fostering is perfect. You can definitely have a dog for however long is convenient, and it's just beneficial for the dog too. Fostering a dog can also be really great for your family. I mean, I don't have kids. I'm not a mom, so I don't know how well I can speak to the matter, but I just feel that bringing a foster dog home could be such a good lesson for kids about giving back. It could be a great lesson about shelters and about dogs, and it really helps them to experience and socialize with dogs at a young age, again without the commitment of having to keep the dog. Honestly, dogs and cats and pets, animals, they're just really great companions. So if you would like to help an animal in need, if you could use a friend, doesn't even matter how long. I mean, don't quote me. Every single shelter and every single foster is different, but I think most don't have a time limit or a time minimum. It's however much you are comfortable with and however long is convenient for you. Like in all things, not everything is sunshine and smiles, you know. Sometimes a dog or pet situation that you are fostering might be very sad, and it might weigh on your heart a lot. Sometimes they'll have medical issues, sometimes they'll have a difficult past, sometimes they will have behavior issues. Not always. I'm not saying always for any of those things, but it's possible. And dogs, just like people, are individuals. So if you decide to foster a dog and it doesn't work out, if he, she, dog, cat, whatever, doesn't blend well with your family, that's okay. You know, they're individuals. Just because one attempt didn't work doesn't mean that none will. And I think most shelters, most foster organizations will help try to find the best foster fit for you because of all the benefits that I just listed. They know how important it is to get a dog into foster. Now, undeniably, bringing them back after foster isn't fun. I feel very sad right now. I feel very bad for Pancho. But overall, this weekend, bringing him home was just really good for him, you know, and it was good for us too. Khaleesi got to have a weekend-long play date. Pancho got to have a weekend-long play date. Pancho and Serdora didn't really get along the best. You know, we didn't have much information on Pancho, on how he was in the home, and now we do. So taking him for the weekend has only been beneficial. And as much as I know that it kind of sucks to bring him back, like, overall it's just positive. Overall it was just a good thing to do, and that's what I need to keep in mind. But I'm just trying to be honest with you for what to expect, that right now going to take Pancho back is a little bit difficult for me. I feel very bad. I feel kind of guilty for bringing him back, but like I just said, overwhelmingly it's been positive and beneficial for me to bring him home, and that's just what I need to keep in mind. And by doing this, hopefully we are one step closer to finding him his forever home. Overall, this weekend has been very fun. I'm so happy that I brought Pancho home and experienced my first foster dog, and I really encourage you, if you're watching this, I really encourage you to reach out to your local shelter or your local foster group to look into fostering a pet. I just think that it's an amazing experience. Like I've already said a gazillion times, it's good for you, it's good for the pet, and overall it's just positive and beneficial. So yeah, we're gonna go on back to the shelter and drop Pancho off. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching if you did. This time, I do kind of blame you if you didn't. I mean, cute puppies. Like, how could you not watch this video? And overall, I just really hope that you consider and at least look into fostering. It is so great. This will definitely not be my last foster dog. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.